Dead internet theory. Number 1. I don't know what this is, but I've watched some of these people's videos before. Is it some scary thing? All-time scary? Okay.
Dead internet theory. Most of the internet is fake.
What?
The simple explanation for the dead internet theory is that the vast majority of the internet is actually generated by artificial intelligence in conjunction with paid media.
I do not like this already, oh god.
Manufacture consumers for an increasingly wider range of newly normalized products, as well as to dramatically sway public opinion and control the collective attitude or outlook of people or culture. For all of the younger people out there who didn't experience the internet as it used to be, the internet of today is vastly different. Before the advent of the internet-connected cell phone, or the mass adoption of the home computer, before social media even existed, the internet was a place where people came to express passion, hobbies, feelings, and thoughts. It wasn't filtered, or selectively shown to
I don't think men should do any of that.
It wasn't created to keep you locked into a website or an app for hours and hours every single day. The internet was a collection of human thought, both right and wrong. And what you found and enjoyed was up to you.
Was right and wrong.
It wasn't monetized. The point of it wasn't to get
What
as
up,
many
Dakota?
clicks
Hope you're
as
doing well as
possible.
well. Here we are in the
Realize
desert.
How bad things have gotten. Like I said earlier, a lot of people have had this sinking feeling in their gut for a while, but they didn't understand or realize why. The fact is, there is a massive and incomplete puzzle here. Some of us have a piece or two, but none of us have all the pieces, and anyone that claims otherwise, I wouldn't trust them. This incomplete puzzle connects us all, so it's in our best interest to try to find as many pieces as possible. These days, the internet feels so empty and devoid of people. Have you ever noticed that? Truly
No.
hear me out here.
Sounds like
The internet feels
just your
devoid
opinion,
of
man.
content. It's safe, sterile, bland.
Like me.
There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, see, or read. There are no experiences anymore. It's a collection of 10 or
does
so
that
websites
mean?
or apps that everyone visits over and over again until they go to sleep, only to do it again the next day. It's a series of empty husks.
This is
The
all
internet
like
seems
your
gigantic, but it's more
feelings.
like a trampoline. There's always the next new or shocking or unusual thing everyone is talking about. I'm sure
This is
everyone
just
watching
life.
has
This
heard
guy's
of a
just
news story,
depressed.
but this time it's new and shocking and unusual. It boggles the brain. For example, how many times have we heard something about a new type of moon only happening tonight or tomorrow? A blue moon, a blood
Maybe
moon,
like 5
a super flower
in my
blood
life.
moon,
I don't
a
know.
pink moon, a super pink moon, a hunter's moon, a snow moon. You get the point. Why does everything feel so fake and manufactured? It's always the same thing.
Because
or
you're
a slightly different
disassociating,
thing
you
repeated over
psychopath.
and
Stop
over
making these
as if
lists.
it's
Go to a
produced
doctor.
content made to distract and occupy your mind. Why get out there and march in the streets to demand better wages or safer working conditions after a grueling day of work when you can go home and saturate your mind on endless, mindless escapism? The new super glitter moon is happening tonight, and Jimmy Kimmel just said something that is hilarious, and Dr. Seuss books are changing. Aren't you mad? And have you seen the new Marvel trailer? Don't step back. Don't stop to think. Keep engaged. Keep scrolling. Keep buying. Keep wasting your time. Keep pointlessly arguing with bots online made to offend you to spark unending engagement. Do you like superheroes?
No.
How about Hollywood drama?
No.
New music?
No.
The algorithm is here to feed you an endless supply of content based on what it assumes you want. Have any of you noticed how sterile fiction has become? How it caters to the lowest common denominator and follows the same template over and over again? How music is the same bland, seemingly created in a lab song over and over again?
No, there's
a
not.
reason
What
for
are you
all this.
talking about? That doesn't make fucking any sense. I hate when people say shit like this. You just sound 40. Just because the thing you're
It's the
saying
Wizard of Oz
exists,
mindset.
but there's other
Once
stuff
you take a
too.
step back and the curtain has been
Have you
pulled
guys
and you
noticed
see it
that
for what it really
actually
is, you can't go back to the way
Nothing
you used to
exists
think.
that I don't know about.
It's like knowing Santa isn't real. No matter what you do, you can't make it real anymore. An interesting detail that
Which is
Illuminati
crazy, because this
pirate
video was definitely made by a robot, and you guys are all robots for
and why it's so
telling me.
popular and beloved today.
LOL.
The reason why is because it is
Which
such
I think
a
is what he's
complex
getting
and
at.
passion-driven art form.
And I'm
More
a
often than
robot
not, the
reacting.
art and story and manga are all created by one person.
Goddamn,
on a weekly
goddamn.
basis. There are actual humans behind this content, and because of that, it's so much more enjoyable than
This
so much
is
of the
literally
generic
what Joey
computer-created
says.
nonsense that is shoved in our faces
God
today.
damn it. This has
Something
become too
intuitively
real.
inside
Maybe
of
we
us
are all
recognizes
robots.
that. So side note, watch a really good anime if you haven't. You'll know right off the bat how different it feels.
This
compared
dude
to
is
anything
literally
else on TV.
35,
The
plays
heart.
CSGO. That's it. These are the only things I'm
let's go
criticizing.
nerd
And he
side
made
of
this
things.
video. Other than that, pretty
For
cool
the
guy.
younger people watching this, YouTube used to honestly be about expressing yourself. It was random people in front of a camera talking about how they felt, or what they've experienced.
I was one of them, and right now I feel
It was
pissed
organic.
off by
It wasn't
your
about
words and
trends.
actions.
Nowadays, if you talk about the wrong thing, your video gets demonetized. If you
Nope.
say the wrong thing, your video gets removed.
I don't say the
You
wrong
can
thing.
speak
I don't say
freely
wrong stuff.
As long as you're okay with being suppressed in the algorithm and no one sees your content. The views,
And
the
if you don't
clicks,
wear a
the
shirt with the
growth
F word on it.
YouTube, it's all nonsense. I did YouTube for 7 years before I got as big as I am today.
How
And it's
huge could you be?
completely artificial. That's what blew my mind. That was the difference between me not succeeding and succeeding, was realizing that fact. It's all fake. Say the right things and push the right content and you'll succeed. You go with the way the wind is blowing. But if you stand in the face of that wind, you'll be standing there alone with 20 views. And this is not me complaining. These are objective facts. Look at almost any channel you subscribe to.
I feel like watching
Take a
this
look
is
at
going to
their
make me
views.
go insane.
Individuals are being pushed away in favor of corporate news, corporate music, and safe and inoffensive content that makes money. Almost no one cares anymore. And the facts get
This
moved
guy
off
is
of
a
search
robot.
engine.
What up, Sticky
Algorithms for
Wax?
different people don't
If that's
exist.
really your
It
name.
isn't real. What are you talking about? Well, years later, with overwhelming evidence to prove that algorithms do exist, now it's widely accepted as a real thing and spun as a positive. But that isn't necessarily true either. The algorithm is there to keep you engaged and hooked on websites and apps for longer, to accurately collect your likes and dislikes, and do whatever it takes to keep your eyes glued to the screen and your wallet spending money. If you linger too long on a certain thread or a video, the algorithm will recommend more like it. If you argue online, the algorithm will find and create more incendiary posts to rile you up and keep you engaged. If you didn't already know it, you are the product being manipulated and used, and AI will do anything to keep you there.
God, that's hot.
What is right? What is wrong? What is allowed? What is not? It's a vicious cycle that
Nothing's
weeds out
allowed.
dissent
Nothing's
from
not.
critique.
Nothing's real.
Nuance
Nothing's
isn't
not.
allowed.
I guess
For
he's
every
assuming
hot-button
that
issue, there is a deliberate and more often than not manufactured angle.
the internet's
which is
smarter
going to be
than I
pushed
guess
towards
I've
you
always
to keep you
assumed, because I
fighting,
just
rather
assumed
than
if you say the
collectively
war
coming
word,
together.
regardless of
Let's briefly talk
saying
about the
is
recent
good
ended
or is
conflict.
bad after,
The fact of the matter is that no matter what time we left that country, it was
which is
going
not
to
a
collapse. 10
Coca-Cola
years
friendly
ago,
hot topic,
today,
bud. Yeah, you just gotta pick your
thankfully,
words
public
better
opinion was
and say
against
mustard
this.
gas kind of
People were
stinky.
tired
Drawn
of
out
endless
beef between
nonsense
countries
thousands
with
of
guns.
miles
This
away.
is the
And
most
half of
replayed
YouTube
part.
tracked Other people,
That's
organizations,
interesting. I didn't
places,
know
and
this was a thing on
objects.
YouTube.
But
You
went
come
to
back,
work
I
at
will burn your
Facebook.
house down.
It's
Thank you,
nothing
Robert,
to
for
worry
defending me.
about. You learn all that. It makes you look back at all those news stories that you heard over the years of Facebook selling user information to other companies, and all this stuff seems pretty obvious now. We've been played, ladies and gentlemen.
That doesn't
Now,
sound
whether you agree with
conspiratorial
this
at all.
or
That's
depart,
totally easy
you
for me
can't
to accept
say,
and grasp.
"Is it
Totally.
fast?"
I'll
It's
just
a
internalize that
positive,
really quick. That
fixed
seems
it,
like a
and
good way
carried
for me to live my life healthy.
Say
even.
and do get artificially suppressed. This way, the narrative can be strung along in whatever way a corporation or government pleases. Why did
What do you want to say so bad? Mr. All-Time Scary Guy, what do you want to get off your chest so bad, Joe Rogan? God, he's scary. He's a scary man. Again, if you're watching this as a YouTube video later, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. If you want to watch something else, here's some other videos around my head. Click on one of these next. Appreciate you guys. I stream pretty much every day, so drop a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/lonniedos. Have a good night. Peace.